What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Primary Hunter here today, making you another video. Um, let, let's go. So, this video is going to be just kind of a summary about how my week has gone, and pretty much that. I think Wednesday was it? Wednesday, Tuesday. Some day this week I posted a video about me committing to getting shit done, getting things better, and all that stuff. Um, and I know none of you are wondering this because really, at the moment, there really none of you are watching. So, but just to explain, didn't make those videos earlier. Actually, yeah, that's really I didn't make those videos earlier. Um, I just, I just want to. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to say. I am sorry for how that previous video turned out. I was in a down state. I wasn't that energetic. Wasn't my usual prime self. Though, as usual, I don't get outros. I think that'll be a thing for me. Um, but yeah, video wasn't that good. But I'm not gonna delete it because it's. I feel like while I was making that video, I wanted to point out that like, oh yeah, I don't have everything under control and all that. Not that you guys had an impression that I did, but I wanted to be real with you. That like for the last couple of weeks, I hadn't been good. I mean, I haven't been that bad, but I have been feeling that good. Um, a lot of issues about like thinking about who I am, noticing all these stuff that I do that's like hypocritical. Would you say about like because I'm always like the type of person who goes, oh, I want to be better, I want to do better. Like I have in my Facebook wall, I have like let me go to back to it. Um, People may say, oh, you should have this shit memorized. May I don't. Like you can have your opinions on me or whatever. Like you should do this, you should do that. But at the end of the day, I don't. Um, but yeah, let me click on it for a second. My Facebook, my cover picture. Yeah, that's it. My Facebook cover picture. Hurry up and load, damn it. Yeah. For example, I have over here, a man who conquers himself is greater than one who conquers 1,000 men in battle. That's true, and I still stick by that. But like, as some may have pointed out, like, oh, I have not yet conquered myself, and that's really true. That's actually yeah, that is true. Like a lot of the previous week has been about me trying to conquer myself, trying to stay control. It's not you know not even the previous week, like practically this year. Like the main focus for me this year, because like last year was about courage and doing things that I'm scared of doing it, but doing it anyway. This year is more about discipline and control. Um, and well, the last few weeks has made like it's mainly been I've been mainly been on the losing side this last few weeks. Because I've been situations where I've been like I don't really know who I am because um it's weird. I do things I make I and I think to myself, oh, by doing this I'm contradicted. I'm like being a hypocrite, and I should be doing this. But then I have other thoughts that have been bagging on me by criticizing myself for doing that. It's like I guess what you could say at the moment in my head for those previous weeks, my brain itself has just been it's been a room filled of people just arguing, pointing flaws in each other, this, that, and that, and it's left me all confused because um, I was like, I don't know who's right in that room. I don't know. I can't spot who I really am in that room, and this left me all distraught and confused. Um, and let me just say, it feels so good saying that. It feels so good just letting it out and just saying it. Um, yeah, hypocrite. Yeah, that's what this video is about. Hypocrite. I do that at I do that at times. I go out in a ramble at something, then I just like go, oh yeah, that. But yeah, I guess I went more into it on my Facebook page, not my Facebook page, not my fan page. I haven't done anything with that page yet. Maybe for my channel to grow a bit, but it won't grow unless I nurture it as well, and that's what I'm typically doing right now. So um, thumbs up for letting your garden grow. um, as I was saying, oh yeah, I went more into it on my on my Facebook page about me being a hypocrite. I kind of made a poem about it, but it wasn't. I'm not sure if it was a poem or not because I don't know what really constitutes as a poem, but it sounded like a poem. Um, it wasn't really meant to be anything. I was just I was just venting about how I felt. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna admit it. I am a hypocrite. There are there are times where I will say I'm gonna do something, then I wouldn't do it later on, or I would be talking about people going, oh, you should eat more healthy, or you should do exercise, you should try to lose weight and all that, and then here I am. I had a pizza yesterday. Um, or there'll be times where like, or like yeah, or there'll be days where like, or another example of that. Sorry, another example of with the health thing was being like, oh, I hadn't until yesterday, I think, or the day before, I hadn't been doing push-ups for 2 weeks. Why? Partly. No, I'm not even gonna use exams as an excuse because I think I was doing them during my exams. I just fell off with the discipline thing, and I think, yeah, because I had this notebook, and I think I showed you previous video, where I pretty much record my daily events, and then record what happens during my day, and then I use the previous recording to plan up for the next day and so after. Like for example, um, let me use an example. Let's see. Hmm. Is this what I recorded? Actually, yeah. Let me do this. So the date of this was May the 8th. No, May the 8th. May the 8th. At that on that day at 10:48, or 10:48 was when I recorded this. I did 5 sets of push-ups. The first set for 3 reps, second set for 1 rep. Ate an apple at the third set. Then I did 3 reps again. Fourth set 2 reps. Fifth set 1 rep. So it went first set 3, second set 2, third set 3, fourth set 2, and fifth set 1. Yeah, that's not as symmetrical as I thought it was. Yes, okay, so yeah, those are what I did on push-ups. The what's it called? May the 8th of May, and then I think this is the 10th of May. 10th of May, I did what's it? I did jump rope. Like I do a burst of 30 seconds of jump roping that for one, and that equals 1 set. I did 10 sets of that with 30 seconds rest in between the sets. Then I did jump squats or squat jumps whatever you call it, 10 sets of 5 reps, planks on. I did planks and side planks. What I do for planks and side planks is, um, I do for one, and that was at 11:30 p.m. For one breath, one inhale and exhale, I count that as one rep, and I did 10 reps per set. So I'll be like, while in a planking position, my planking or side planking position, um, wanted to try it out because the reason why, because usually when people do planks, they do it for like how long you last in the plank, and um, while I went to a deadlift session, a free deadlift session in my university, and one of one of the coaches was telling me like, oh, instead of doing that, try doing the planks, but except counting your breaths, your inhale and exhale. And plus, so that's one reason I did it. Also, second reason was because it was in a yoga book. That's another way how they do planks. They do planks based on breaths as opposed to how much time goes by. So I thought, okay, I'll do it that way. Um, and then on that day, I did a sun salutation, 5 rounds, 5 rounds of it. So pretty much sun salutation is pretty much a whole sequence. In yoga, it's like a whole sequence of movements. You go from inhale, bend down, then you go into planking position, then you go downward facing dog. Then you go downward facing dog. It's just a whole bunch. It's pretty much just a whole bunch of what's the word? Sequences, and I did so. The sun salutation is a whole bunch of sequences. I did those sequences for 5 rounds, and I did push-ups for did one set of push-ups for 2 reps. Mostly because the previous day that I was talking about, the push-ups I did there like really exhausted me because 3 is my max so far. I know, like, do you even lift, bro? No, I actually don't lift. I'm actually starting right now. I don't lift at all. um, but yeah, that's why I basically that's why I use this book for. So I do something and then adjust it based on what happened before, and I keep doing that continuously because before I felt like, oh, because I try and because before, like, you know that feeling when you try and find, oh, you try and find the best workout for yourself, and because like you go on the internet to find the best workout, but the problem is every you find when you find one workout, you find another workout that says is better, but it contradicts that one. Then you find another one that contradicts that one. It just constantly contradicts each other because everyone has their own way of doing things, and what they put down is not necessarily the objectively the best, because we don't nobody knows what is objectively the best workout. People just put down what they feel or what has worked for them as their best workouts. So what my idea was, okay, I'll just start from the most shittiest workout period, and then I will eventually keep on iterating it until it eventually gets good. That was my plan. Um, Problem is, which is not really a problem, but I kind of viewed it as a problem, which now I think about it isn't really a problem. Problem was, I fell off it. And what usually happens with me is that what starts off first, because for me, it wasn't a matter of I wasn't motivated enough or I couldn't be bothered to do it. What usually happens is it starts off with something very small. If I drop the ball on using this notebook, on writing something on this notebook, even if I've done something on the day, if I drop the ball on writing something in this notebook, then that's when the snowball starts rolling, and eventually I'll just be like, I don't use this thing and I don't work out anymore. Because freestyling things, you're just gonna be all over the place. Um, like, yeah, if you have too much freedom with things, then you're just gonna do all random things which in and headed in no direction. And if you're too rigid with this thing, then when if you're gonna if okay if you're too rigid on this thing, then if something happens that's like comes completely left field, then it breaks your plan, and you'll be like, and then you're just like, oh shit, my plan's ruined. Um, so yeah, I forgot where I was going with this. See, I typically do that. Um, oh yeah. I was talking about like, oh yeah, I haven't been using this, and because I'm showing you like how I'm trying to dedicate more this year to being more disciplined and controlled. Um, and I guess I kind of gone into a dark state of not depression. I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I was much lower energy, much low. I wasn't as uplifting as I usually am. I say yeah, I was at lower energy because I felt bad for like, oh, I'm not sticking to my discipline. I'm not sticking to this thing. Um, and I was just thinking, oh yeah, that's hypocritical. Um, but yeah, but today something occurred with me where would I say I broke down? I wouldn't. No, I didn't break down, but I was in tears. Yeah, I something happened, stuff happened, and two major things that I took from it. One, I need to be a lot more honest. Um, yeah, I need to be more honest. That's what it comes down to. And two, what was two? um, it's fine to be a hypocrite. It is if you're the type of hypocrite that you say one thing, but then they don't necessarily do it, but you're still trying to go to your ideal thing. Like if you have a belief system, and I think I'll go more of this in a later video. But if you're the type of hypocrite that has a belief system, has an ideal, and you don't necessarily follow that ideal all the time, but you try and strive for that ideal, then in my books, again, this is me. Um, then I'm fine with being that. Because really, that's the type of hypocrite I am. You can say all you want about me, but I know that I'm making efforts into going forward. Like there are many things that I am unsure about myself. I will admit that, and then there's still things that I need to deal with and straighten out. But one of the things I definitely do know is that I have not given up on this thing. I'm still going. I'll make mistakes along the way. That is fine, but I'm still growing and I'm still going. That's one of the things. That's one of the cornerstones that in my life that I'm proud of. I mean that I know I'm certain of, and that's one of the things I'm proud of me being like. I'm proud of the fact that I know for myself that I am not the type of person to give up on something completely and just give up and walk away from it. I may lose battles. There may be some battles I lose. Like what's it called? There was a time where like, because you know how I'm all like, yeah, connecting with people is always good. But there was a time where there were a lot of people, and I kind of bailed apart, and because there was just so many people, and I didn't feel like I could handle it. Yeah, that's like one of those moments where I felt defeated because what did I do? Instead of trying to handle it, I just ran away from it. I was defeated. I ran away from fight. I admitted defeat. That's true. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up on trying to, what's it called? Relate with other people. And even if I do give up, knowing myself, I'll get back on it again. So that's all. If I can keep doing that, then I'm fine with being a hypocrite. I'm fine with sometimes failing on my own ideals or my own standards. As long as I keep those ideals and the standards, then it's just fine with me. Obviously, it'll be better if I don't follow them in the first place, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, this has been 20 minutes for a video that's supposed to be 10 minutes as usual. This has been the Primary Hunter. I hope this video was a good one. What should I call this video? I don't know. I'll make up the name as I upload it. So, catch you guys later. Peace. Bang. Damn it.